Ruben Amorim should be sacked. Many players have said that, many fans have said this. But hear me out. This is one reason that you should believe in Ruben Amorim for the next season of Manchester United. Hello and welcome to Dil Se United, guys, and this is your one stop for all Manchester United news and football news in general. Now I am going to tell you a very strong reason or a story based on true events that will tell you that why Ruben Amorim should be given a proper chance. In his first season at Sporting, Ruben Amorim oversaw 25 departures. That is not a very normal thing for a club. He rebuilt the squad with conviction, not compromise. Now, this is the story of how everything changed and why Manchester United's summer might not be as hopeless as it seems. Hard to imagine now, but when Ruben Amorim took over Sporting in 2020, the club was in chaos. 25 players moved on, but 1 year later, they were champions. They won the Portuguese league, which is unreal. 32 games unbeaten. Sometimes the reset has to come before the rise. When Amorim walked through the doors in 2020, uh, Sporting Sporting weren't just underperforming, they were traumatized because 2 years earlier as well, the Ultras group, the fan group of Sporting Lisbon, had stormed the training ground and assaulted players, assaulted coaching staff. It was like it triggered an exodus with several players, tearing up their contracts and leaving the club because of that. So Amorim had, Amorim had it worse at that time in Sporting than what he has with Manchester United at the moment. And the same question was faced as he faces now. Like, how do you rebuild something broken without first tearing it down? 25 players out, no sentiment, no compromise. Because when the foundations are rotten, renovation isn't enough. That is it. No compromise because renovation was needed and is needed at this club as well. This part will hurt and will disappoint many fans. I know that. Your favorite players, you might see them go somewhere else and play, like we did with the likes of Rashford, and that hurt honestly. But that is what is needed for a club to start from the beginning. And as far as Amorim is concerned, he just doesn't want profiles at the moment. That is understood by now. That fit his system. He wants personalities that will fit his dressing room and players who fight for the badge, who put the team above themselves. Bottom line is that players who treat every title as a must. Sporting who move down the starters, even players that had just arrived a season before in the club. Amorim wasn't wedded to the system at all. Like like most players, most people suggest that give this player time. He's just arrived, but that wasn't Amorim. He was loyal to the culture. If you fit that, he will find a way to fit you into the dressing. Just like that, four players who had only just joined were already deemed surplus at that time in Sporting. One sold, three loaned. Bottom line is this matters for United. Amorim won't care if you have cost the club 70 million or you have signed last summer. If the mentality or quality isn't right, you are out. Simple as that. Like we have seen the likes of Hoyland, Onana, even Garnacho now. No one gets a free pass under Amorim. And the most impressive part of Amorim's rebuild, it wasn't that the players he bought to the club so far or the players that he brought to the club at Sporting. It's the resources that he uses from the club within. He trusted the academy at Sporting, promoted young players, and if I care to list those young players, you will be shocked. First name on the list, Nuno Mendes, the player who is doing really well in PSG and just won the Champions League with them. Goncalo Inacio, another very good player. Daniel Bragança, Thiago Tomas, Matthias Nunes, who is now playing at City. So each and every player from the youth became starters. all shaped the title winning season in Sporting. And now at United as well, the same instinct is showing. The likes of Chido Obi, Harry Amas, Aiden Haven, everyone has been handed their debuts by Ruben Amorim. That shows that he will be using the resources as well as he has the players in the squad. So that makes me believe that this summer and the next season is not going to be that negative as people are expecting it to be. Now coming to the signings that we have already made, Matthias Cunha, already done, very talented player, very happy with him. Premier League experience is again a must need, and that is what we are hoping to find in Mbuemo as well. Brentford striker Mbuemo is also interested in Manchester United. Champions League football नहीं है, 15th in the season, no European football, and still we have that pull that players like that want to play for us, want to get in, fight for the title and win titles here at Manchester United. That is how a big club holds players. Honestly, if Mbuemo signs, that will be a big signing again for us, because these are proven players in the Premier League. I know Manchester United is a big pressure cooker, but players like these who have proven themselves in the Premier League are a must for the club right now. So, as I always say, let's hope for the best and trust Ruben Amorim and the process. That is all for now. Keep watching Dil Se United for all your football news and Manchester United news. Make sure you like this video and share it with your friend. And please subscribe the channel to show your support. That is all.